New FBI records connected to late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein are renewing questions about what federal investigators were told and what may still remain hidden. According to an FBI tip received in August 2020, a source claimed that video recordings existed involving Jeffrey Epstein, his longtime associate and girlfriend Ghislaine Maxwell, and high-profile political figures, including former President Bill Clinton and incumbent Donald Trump. These claims were provided to federal authorities but have never been publicly confirmed. The informant told the FBI that an Epstein victim, who was reportedly working on a book, had information about filming that allegedly took place in multiple states and on private jets. The source suggested that Epstein may have used recordings as leverage within his powerful network. The person who contacted the FBI said he was a former associate of Epstein and retail billionaire Leslie Wexner. He also claimed he had received a presidential pardon. In his communication with investigators, the source raised pointed questions about who hired Epstein at Bear Stearns, signaling concerns about Epstein's long-standing connections to influential institutions and individuals. Separately, newly released court records provide a striking detail that appears to echo those claims. Among the documents is an official certification of business records, a legal tool prosecutors use to authenticate financial records for court. These records include Epstein's bank statements and transaction histories. But included alongside the financial paperwork is something more unusual, a rental agreement for an adult video club, covering videotapes and filming equipment. The presence of that agreement has raised new questions. Investigators say it could indicate a pipeline for obtaining pornographic materials or recording equipment, potentially supporting allegations that Epstein's operation involved filming. Taken together, the FBI tip and the business records reinforce a pattern that has followed the Epstein case for years: repeated claims of recordings, leverage, and hidden evidence involving powerful people. As more Epstein-related files continue to surface, pressure is growing for answers to a question that remains unresolved. What exactly in the Department of Justice is still hiding, and which evidence was never fully pursued?
The newly released Epstein files are once again shaking Washington with the spotlight on President Donald Trump. In an FBI document, part of the Justice Department's latest Epstein file dump, Trump is accused of hosting a party for prostitutes at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida, a claim that DOJ itself warns may be false. The allegation appears in an October 2020 FBI tip, submitted just weeks before the presidential election. According to the summary, an unidentified woman told investigators she had been taken to a Palm Beach property believed to belong to disgraced late Jeffrey Epstein. She claimed the trip was arranged by someone named Ghislaine Lisa Villeneuve, a name similar to Epstein's longtime associate, Ghislaine Maxwell. The woman alleged that she was instructed to stay close and avoid certain rooms. Later, she said she was told that Trump had invited the group to a party at Mar-a-Lago, but that she was warned it was not that kind of party, and instead was for prostitutes. There is no evidence in the file that the FBI verified this claim, pursued the tip, or found corroboration. Anticipating backlash, the Justice Department on Tuesday issued a preemptive warning alongside the document release, stating that some files contain untrue and sensationalist claims against Trump that were submitted shortly before the 2020 election. The DOJ said bluntly that the claims are unfounded and false, adding that if they had any credibility, they would have been weaponized years ago. Trump has never been accused of criminal wrongdoing related to Epstein or Mar-a-Lago. He has repeatedly said he cut ties with Epstein in the mid-2000s and kicked him out of the club for inappropriate behavior. But the documents still raise uncomfortable questions. Other files released by the DOJ show that Trump appeared on Epstein's private jet flight logs at least 8 times between 1993 and 1996, including trips where young women were also listed as passengers. Another FBI tip describes a limousine driver who claimed he overheard Trump in 1995 repeatedly saying the name Jeffrey on a phone call and making references to abusing some girl. The driver said he did not know who Trump was speaking to or whom the comment referred to. Trump has never been charged or accused in court over this claim. The files also include explosive, unproven allegations that Trump and Epstein assaulted a woman, but these claims were never prosecuted and remain unsubstantiated. Adding to the mystery, a document attributed to Epstein's brother Mark alleges that Epstein believed he would be killed for naming names, and claims Trump authorized it. Epstein's death in 2019 was ruled a suicide. As the DOJ continues releasing files under the Epstein Transparency Act, a law Trump himself signed under pressure, the question remains, are these documents exposing truth or simply amplifying unverified accusations that may never be resolved? Either way, the Epstein shadow refuses to fade.